Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of my Parthia campaign. Last time we saw Parthia and Atropectan over here begin their little skirmish. Arsacia has been sprung up as the Atropectan forces took Rahaga away from the Parthavians, getting rid of their whole stack, which is super useful. So I'm going to take this opportunity to declare war now. I'm going to
Before you say anything,
win some favor.
know that I have an amulet against the evil eye. Dark sorcery.
And moderates, yes, we should be able to, join in the war. Now this keeps us from having to declare war against all the other satrapies. So we still have this trade agreement over here with Marv. And last time I was taking a look at some of the mercenaries we can recruit. We don't really have any infantry options. These cataphracts are super tempting. I think I'm just going to go with archers though. Now I think they have 14 units. Yes, they have 14 units. So that's not enough for me to warrant fighting the battle right now. I think I'm going to have to let it sit under siege for a few turns. We auto-resolve. Yeah, we don't have any winning choices. This does put us at a deficit for our earnings, so we have a couple of turns with -6 public order. We're not in a huge rush. We can't take our time all that much though. I'm going to see if I can work
I greet you in my master's
non-aggression
field.
pact, and we can't trade with them. Maybe after we take this settlement we'll be able to. I'm a little nervous about these guys just hopping on over because they will have a full stack. We'll see what happens. Let me just make sure I put battle difficulty on medium. Because as I've said before, playing on hard or very hard is just impossible. Hard is doable, very hard is just banging your head against a wall. You'll win very few battles that you ought to, unless you use cheesy tactics like corner camping and stuff like that, but that's a whole other thing. Now let's see if they sally out. If they sally out, that's perfect, because we'll be able to take the settlement in one turn. I think with the balance of power, the AI is going to think that they can take us out. Also, before I forget, I need to turn down the music just a little bit. I still feel like it's too loud. I know some people were saying that in the recording they could barely hear me, so hopefully that'll fix it. Sound effects will still be a little bit louder, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. They're so few and far between. And thankfully, the Parthavian forces here have sallied out 5 archers. That's a lot of archers. We have Horger archers, though. We'll be able to just run into them in the route. These two guys, kind of worried about. Not really, though. These guys are mincemeat. They're okay. Basically just levy troops. So let's see. And if we have to, we can always use these guys, those archers, as infantry. I'm just going to disband them anyway, more than likely. So I'm going to include them in the front line. Actually, no. I'm going to put them...
Archers!
Yeah, no, I'll do that.
Missile infantry ready.
I'm going to have my cavalry over there. I'm going to move back a little bit. I'm gonna let my my missile units kind of whittle them down a little bit, and I think I'm gonna keep it like this because if I have to, I can always pull these units back and just kind of pepper them as they move in. I'll keep my general over here. I think my horse archers will be fine. Speed things up a little bit.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Alright, these archers are already dead.
Parthian horse archers! Missile-armed riders! Parthian horse archers!
No. Move this way, okay. Chase those guys down. Take these guys out, okay. Oh, they sent townfolk. Okay. Well, there goes their archers. This is a lot of infantry left, but we have eliminated all of their missile units. This guy is coming back. Have that, run them down. And they have broken. Okay, perfect. And from here, we'll just start shooting them in the back. These axe units are fairly strong. They should be able to hold off a number of their units by themselves. Meanwhile, we're just going to keep using our horse archers to pepper them in the back, do hammer and anvil strikes, decrease their morale. And come on, you can rout. Nope, not gonna rout. Okay, missile units are beginning to engage. I'm gonna move my general over here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
It's just townfolk, I'm not really worried about it. Okay. These guys are now locked in place. These guys are going to rout super soon. Come on, you can rout. Have these guys keep getting peppered. Have them fire on the general.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah. Using the general in battle, that does tend to happen, AI. That's the one prompt I want to remove completely from battle, is the general is under attack prompt. Take that guy. Move over here, move over there. Get out of there. Alright. Just keep moving. Keep shooting them in the sides. Okay. Those townfolk came back. I'm surprised. That may not have been. No, that's got to be the same townfolk. There's no way. No way those horse archers did that much damage. I mean, they're good, don't get me wrong, but they don't just melt units. Just keep shooting these spearmen. Them in the back. These guys will start shooting them in the back as well.
Royal Catapult.
Yeah, none of my guys are gonna waver.
Horse archers. Orders. Shock cavalry ready.
Break, break, break. There we go. There's one. General's probably gonna come after. Yep. And yeah, these axemen, they're holding strong throughout that entire engagement. Gonna have those guys kind of fire at will.
Parthian horse archers. Get the flag. As you command.
These guys. Way, don't lose your men. Very difficult to replenish.
Parthian horse archers. Riders, advance. Royal cataphracts.
I think that spear militia is gonna rout as soon as I hit him.
Horse archers. Lord. Get the flag.
And look at that, we're almost out of ammo for everyone.
We serve the king.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Very efficient use
Horsemen.
of our men here. Good victory. I could chase all the enemies down, I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, they pretty much melted away anyway. We'll just do a little auto-resolve into the provincial capital. I'll lose maybe 2-3%, which is fine. I have a feeling that by ending the battle right there, it ended up being more cost effective, because yeah, I could have ran down some of the troops, but these guys just completely disappeared, and most of them had already probably run off the map. Or maybe it was the archers that had already run off the map because they were the ones that I engaged first. I can never really tell. Or it might get lucky and the stack just disappears anyway. I'm gonna kill the captives.
Ready for further orders.
Because I want to stay on good grounding with these guys over here, the Actropictans. And I don't really need the money a ton. We'll take a look at public order here. I think I'll loot and then sack. Okay, that's good.
For honor and great glory.
I'm not going to pick a skill yet. Yeah, 3%. That's not bad. So I can occupy. I think I'm gonna loot and sack. It'll be worth it for the money. Plus, we're gonna revolt anyway.
Ready for battle.
Okay. Which means I need to get this guy.
Noble cause.
2 horse archers ought to be enough. Okay, we'll get range increase. He's more authority based, so I think I'm gonna go with cultural conversion. Plus this is our faction leader, so this is a really good skill to have on him. I'm gonna go ahead and get a 3rd unit over here just in case. No, we can't trade with these guys. we're not really trying to make a sea trade agreement. I don't know. I don't think we have to worry about these guys. I'm gonna go check and see if they have a general in either of these provinces. They don't have one there. They might have one over here. If they do have one over here, after I defeat the rebels that are going to pop up probably over here, they might pop up over here. But after I defeat the rebels, I will just move on over and take Suzia. I'm going to leave these guys for now, just in case. Shield bearers. That doesn't look like a fun unit. Let me see. Well, they're positive towards us now.
Honor this place.
But they're not going to sign a non-aggression. That's okay. Go ahead and end the turn. See where the rebels pop up. Okay, that's probably best that they popped up right there. I'm actually going to let them grow a little bit. Because if I let them grow a little bit, that'll kind of give me some leeway as I take the second settlement, or better yet, I'll take the settlement before I crush the rebels. I think I'm just gonna, because I know there's not a general right here, so I'm gonna move over to this province over here and just assume that they're over there. If they have a general. They may not. Oh no, he just popped up right there. Well, that was nice of you. I don't know if that stops him from recruiting or not. Food shortage, that's fine. I'm gonna start converting. As soon as we kill the rebels, that'll go away. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna get
Your next command, my lord. Come join
a couple more horse archers.
How may I serve, Parthia?
Upgrade that as well.
Welcome, friend. Welcome. Come, sit. Enjoy the pleasures of my home.
Yeah, I'm not willing to spend that much money to get a non-aggression pact with them.
Please be seated and take wine to cool the head before
And they'll still probably break it anyway. Okay, nothing much I can do. These guys are at 0. I've never been able to tell if that does work or not, putting on spouses, because they're supposed to be over here. Where they are or not, I can't really tell, but... Okay, I don't think there's anything else we can do here. We're gonna be out of food, that's fine. As soon as that rebel army goes away, we'll have some. Honestly, our friends over here in Raga might just kill them for us, which would be nice. As long as they don't attack our settlement afterwards, which they might do. Okay, the Partavians didn't move. They might be recruiting. Which, I mean, we're just going to kill the general anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Even if we can't take the settlement with 6 horse archers, but I think I can, Yeah, we're just gonna take out the general, so they'll have to recruit a new one. I could fight the battle on the map to not lose any units. I'm not really worried about it. I think all the units are going to be lost from him anyway. I can kill the captives. Okay. Now where are you going? You're frightening me there with your full stack.
Awaiting Parthia.
Okay, let's take you out.
Any man who drops is left behind.
Still out of food. Oh, it's winter. That might be why.
How may I serve Parthia? Advance!
They're at war against everyone, so they might be moving down here towards Bam. Hopefully they're not moving over here. If they are, I'm just gonna sabotage the army.
Investigating, my lord. Ready for orders. Destination reached. I don't care how tired you are. At once.
That's not what I meant to do. Next turn I'm gonna remove.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding.
I'm gonna remove the scout from there. If I steal food, then we'll be back up to neutral food intake. I think this is winnable. At the very least, we'll kill the general. And that's what I'm more worried about than anything. Also, I think we might loot and sack this province as well to get a little bit more money. I'll take a look before I take the settlement, if we can do that this turn. With public order going down, it's more than likely going to be the most sensible option.
Awaiting order! Ready!
Alright, let's just move up, pepper this guy to death because he's a cataphract.
Riders! Our orders! Parthian horse archers! What are your orders? Parthian horse archers!
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Ready! Taxi!
And then we'll worry about the garrison.
Parthian horse archers! Cavalry! Missiles ready! Parthian horse archers! Shock cavalry ready!
Problem is, they don't take a whole lot of missile damage, so this may take a little bit more ammo than I would like.
Missile cavalry!
But it's better to be safe than sorry, especially with cataphracts. The fact that we have them surrounded helps quite a bit. Where are they coming from? Behind us? Okay. They just look so fantastic. Oh, where are you going?
Missile armed riders! Forward!
Now they're just getting shredded. It seems like it takes a couple of volleys for the archers to kind of get their bearing. But once they do that, they just shred.
The enemy general is
nice.
dead.
Okay. Don't need to fire anymore. Good job. Alright, let's run downhill at the enemy. Now the nice thing is, in vanilla, regular archers would just destroy horse archers. But it seems like in Divide Et Impera that it almost takes into account that horse archers are mobile, which is nice. and therefore a little bit harder to hit. So they don't just drop like flies to regular archers. Or maybe I'm thinking of the original Rome. I can't really remember. Played a lot of both of them. Yeah, once these archers kind of separate from the rest of the pack, we'll probably just run them down. And if we can't get rid of them all this bout, that's perfectly fine. I'm in no rush to grab this province. It'd be nice to get it, but we killed the general, and that's what we really wanted to do with this attack. And they've got these spearmen sitting on top of the archers, which isn't really helpful. These guys are kind of out in the open. Move in. Yeah, they're all kind of just one big blob right now. I have them shoot a spearman in the back. Stop wasting your ammo on archers. Or you can just run them down too. Okay, they've broken. Okay, both of them broken. Okay, very good. Gonna make a second group. Now that I've kind of established my wings. And this is kind of what I was talking about with the low morale that these units have in my original video. That guy was shaken, I think is what the red one means. It doesn't really matter. Like if you put them into melee, yeah, they'll probably get shaken, but they'll get out of it real quick. It's taking a little bit longer than I'd like to take some of these spearmen down, even though we're right behind them. Oh, these guys are starting to turn. These guys are starting to get shredded now. It seems like these guys have kind of gotten their bearings. We're going to make a swing up at these archers. Keep our general. Start making him running. Getting him running. Come on. The only bad thing about cataphracts is that they tire very easily. So I don't want to make him run unless I absolutely have to. I mean, these horse archers, I mean, they're not even tired yet. They've been running this entire time. And that's it for their archers. Now we can kind of just pepper these guys to death.
My lord! Riders advance!
Taken 4 casualties so far. And this is why I disagree with some people who think that Parthia should be played more infantry based in the beginning. Yes, you can recruit more units and they're a little bit more
Missiles ready!
They're less costly. They're not more cost effective though.
What is the king's bidding?
Quality over quantity, and not the other way around. Not making that mistake this time.
Awaiting orders.
We're starting to run out of ammo, and these guys have yet to break. I think we're going to charge these guys since they've already been peppered up. Okay, yeah, those guys are gone. Stop shooting. Don't want you to shoot your own horses. Hopefully these guys will break since they're surrounded. Yes. Perfect. And cataphracts.
Horse archers, swift and accurate. Advance at speed.
Alright. Get you guys out of there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, we're starting to run out of ammo. I'm gonna move this unit this unit grouping up, we're gonna start to hammer and anvil these spearmen up here, using the cataphracts to kind of hold them in position. Because the cataphracts will barely use any units. They'll barely lose any units, I should say. Then we can kind of use these guys to just break them. Not really advantageous to keep shooting them from the front.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We've got such little ammunition left, though. It's not really worth going through the trouble of microing them around and all that good stuff. And these guys are finally winded, so I'm gonna make them walk.
Our orders on the double.
Okay. Oh no, don't shoot them. They're already broken.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Parthian horse archers.
Okay, let's move everyone back up here and take out these spearmen.
Orders. Parthia. Parthian horse archers.
These cataphracts might actually hit them from the rear. In which case we'll just wait for them to turn around, because they will eventually turn around. Hit them from the rear again. Super slow moving cataphracts. Very cool looking. Very cool looking. Alright.
Missile cavalry.
And we're shaking. Turning around now. So we dropped the ample. Oh wow. Very tired. And they're gone. Very good. Didn't lose a single unit from the cataphracts. Single man. Gonna move my units, let them kind of recover a little bit. Got plenty of time. Yeah, some of them are winded. We can get this guy. Yep, he's active. These guys are now fresh. Fresh. Let's get these guys out of winded. Now, why are they lining up like this? Good news is we only have 3 units of spear infantry left. One of them has decided to sit over here for whatever reason, so I'm going to shift over. Okay. This isn't going to be pretty. They're very clumped up, but realistically they're going to stay clumped up at this point. So I'm just going to kind of run into them and run away. See if I can stagger their movements any. Yeah, because this unit of spears is kind of left by himself now. Just surround him from both sides. What are you doing there, bud? Get out of there. Come on. You gotta break.
My lord!
Have the horse at your command!
Horse archers! Parthian!
Let's go. Let's go. charge. Give a little war cry to make it a little bit faster. Because we do not want to get sandwiched by those units. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Run. Run. One more unit of spears left, and then we can worry about the levies. I'm not worried about the levies, or the townsfolk, I should say. They're super tired anyway. And there they go. And they're gone just like that. These townfolk are just going to rout immediately. No morale. One more unit to go. Make it look a little prettier this time. Very good. And that's the power of horse archers. Now, if we had been fighting that on hard, those spearmen probably wouldn't have broken as fast, and we would have taken considerably more casualties. Also, I would have had to be much more strategic with my arrow placement. I couldn't be super sloppy with shooting some of those spearmen at the front like I was towards the end there. More than likely, maybe these four would have been in the yellow. These guys probably would have been still in the green. I don't know about the general. General tends to get hurt a little bit faster when you play on harder difficulty. Okay. I want you, because you're this guy, right? Yes. Okay, so I just want you to be a governor. That's all I want you to do. Okay, so 60.
Take this settlement.
I'm just gonna auto resolve. Just be super boring, running around, peppering people with arrows. Okay, so 60 minus 1. We could just occupy, and I think we would be fine. I don't think we really need the money. Yeah, that was a good call, I think.
What cruelty do you wish? Oh, journey completed. Your duties, man.
And we'll leave him out of there. Then we will move you, my good sir. Why can't I move you?
Noble cause requires noble men.
I don't know why I can't move him. Oh well. We have enough money to where we can build a farm here. Which I think this is the place to build a farm. Yeah, 14% grazing. This is definitely going to be our farmland. And it's kind of cut off, but I can't see what the wonder is. Oh, increased missile range. Okay. Export food. Okay. That's why. Okay, that's why that didn't drop super low. Alright. Should be good for that turn. And we're cautiously keeping an eye on this stack right here. I'm recruiting a ton of units. I probably should have left my faction leader within the city. However, if he attacks him out in the open, that gives me a chance to run him down with missile units. And then we'll just retreat after that, after we've used all of our ammo. See if he moves anywhere. Also, I probably should have disbanded some horse archers up here. Not that big of a deal. Okay, so he's moving back into here. So I have a feeling he's going down towards Bam, because I think this road goes down towards Bam as well. No, it goes to Parthia. Okay. Got food. We're going to merge these units and disband you and you.
I want hourly patrols.
Move you back up there. Push you in patrol mode. Okay.
What cruelty do you wish? Oh, no.
So now we just need to go back and take Suzia. This isn't super defensible right now. I'm willing to risk Raga, our Sakias. I'm willing to risk them taking it.
Welcome, friend. Welcome.
I can finally form a trade agreement with them. Let's see if I can form a trade agreement. No, they're not willing to trade.
My friend, you honor this place with your arrival. I, your humble servant in...
Neither are they. Okay. Well, public order is really good. I think that's partially just because of our faction leader. I'm going to move Eyes of the King over here. I'm going to move him. I'm not super worried about these guys right now, because we're just going to grab this and move back over here. I kind of want to have him keeping an eye on Ecbatana, just to see what they're up to if they start to mobilize against us, because they could come all the way over here, up through here. I should probably check who they're at war with. I know they're at war with all of the satrapies, but I don't know if they're against at war against any of the individual factions. Be interesting to see what these guys do over here. Okay. Doesn't look like very much of anything. No one's declaring war, and he's... Okay, so he's kind of... Yeah, it looks like they're heading down there. Still have a food shortage, that's fine. There's truth. Oh, they have the plague. Okay, so let's go over here.
Softly.
These guys are still recovering. They might still be fighting someone. Seleucids, yeah, all the satrapies. That's it, really, though. That's all they're really fighting against.
Please accept as a most... Greetings, most excellent friend.
Ooh, okay.
Be at home.
They want
We
some
make
money.
this modest request in the knowledge that your coffers strain to contain. While your words...
I should have taken that deal. Hopefully that doesn't come back and bite me in the end. I don't think it will.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord. Besieging, the way is blocked.
Probably should have attacked the general first. Not super worried about it. Also should have checked what our public order levels are like. I know it's doing fairly well. I don't know if it's enough to warrant looting. Okay. So I think we're going to bring these guys up and around. Keep them in two separate groups because I know I'm going to end up splitting them anyway. And we've got archers. We'll just keep them out here, level ground. I kind of want to put them up here on this ridge though. Yeah, we'll put them up here on the ridge. Keep them there. Okay. That looks good to me.
Royal cataphracts!
And they're moving back, so more than likely they're just going to meet up with the general, which is fine. Gives me more time to pelt them to death with arrows. What are you guys doing? Shifting the line more than likely.
Orders, my lord! Riders advance!
Okay, let's get him to move a little bit faster. Probably won't even run out of ammunition for everyone for this army. With all of those regular archers that we have, probably won't even need to risk our horse archers. And these regular archers are just getting shredded over here. That's what happens when Parthian archers fight for non-Parthians. Although they are the same blood. Okay. See if we can draw some of these spearmen off. Meanwhile, I'm gonna move my archers, my cataphracts, my infantry down from the hill.
Parthian horse archer! For glory!
I know they're reforming, I'm just trying to get a little bit closer, because it seems like the arrows will do a little bit more damage the closer you get.
Ready!
that one. Looks like it's going to be routing here fairly soon. Back. Try not to lose. Oh, we lost a couple men. That's okay. And the archers routed anyway. Shred that general. He got into wedge. He's coming after me. Fortunately, he's too slow. He'll never catch more chargers. Just way too fast for him. Now he's just getting shot in the back. Slowly but surely making progress on him. Okay. Now these infantry are just being annoying. Not spazzing out like they normally do. And by spazzing out, I mean seeing that they're heavily outnumbered missile-wise, going after the main body. Maybe it's because they can't see my general. That might be it. Getting some good side shots in there. Circle around. That way. Well, they should be able to see my general now. He's kind of out in the open by himself, too. Not really taking the bait. Kill those archers.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Riders! Under double!
Focus on the general. There's those cataphracts. They're tough. Definitely don't want him running into my archers, that's for sure. Should be breaking and killing the general in just a second here.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, so he's gone.
What is the king's bidding?
Advance at speed! Archers! For Parthia!
Orders! Oi! Orders! Riders at the double!
Those spears are just getting torn up. Got tree making its way over here.
Orders! We are at your command!
Who's archers? Who's archers?
Just let the regular archers there pick them off.
Royal
Might have my general go after those archers right there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Our general is under attack.
We await your orders! Royal cataphract!
goes those spears. Okay.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
At the ready! Archers!
Follow double time!
What are your orders? Our orders?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Royal cataphracts! Riders and
Alright, get out of there. You're a little too weak for my liking.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Tear those guys apart. I don't want them to even get close to my axes.
One of our units has used all its
Didn't
ammunition.
quite break.
Cataphracts!
That's okay. Nope, broke right after them.
Swordsman!
Him up.
Missiles at your command!
Fire on the commander. Have the militia back there get surrounded. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And these guys should be breaking. Alright, they're broken.
Our orders! The king!
And move the general in. Take them out, take them out.
Our orders!
General is gone.
We await your orders!
Missiles!
Archers!
Just keep running away. We'll just speed things up. Just gonna shoot these guys to death. No point in sending horses in. And there we are. $45 losses. Can't complain with that. And with that, we should have the entire province finally under our control. We had a really good start on this one. I can't even begin to explain how lucky we got that the Partavians and the other faction went to war with each other there super early. Made things considerably easier. We're still not out of the woods yet. I think I'm going to occupy.
Ready for orders.
Yes. Okay, get rid of that. Zia. Okay, I don't know what they're good at, but that's okay.
My lord.
And our food shortage is over.
We fight for you, my lord.
Can move our governor back over here.
Ready for further orders.
Put him in patrol.
At your command.
And I think with that,
Ready for battle.
we'll recruit a few more horse archers, and that will give us a full stack, and that will end our episode. In the next episode, we'll kind of consolidate some of our territories, which we've already pretty much done, Just make sure public order is stable, and we can leave to probably take on either Parsa or Asagartha. Grab another easy settlement, possibly even heading down into Maka over here, or we could take out the Batavians, because we still have a good front over here, but that will kind of tell through diplomacy and all that good stuff. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Let's Play.